It has been a very eye-opening experience for me, and I figured I would share my kind of story with you guys and my experience and how I deal with life, pretty much. So I'm just going to start off by saying my opinion may be different from your opinion. If it is, please don't give me any rude comments about the difference between them. It is an opinion about bullying and mean girls in high school and just all that stuff. So if you don't agree with me, that's cool. This is just my personal take on this situation. So today I was given the amazing opportunity to be given a 2-hour-ish long speech by a gentleman from Vermont, and his son had actually committed suicide. And this was very, 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 very heartfelt speech, and I could really, really connect with the guy that was giving the speech. So I'll just give you like the gist of it, but I'll link the whole story down below. I really recommend reading about it, and I thought the story was very, very heart-touching. So basically what happened was a 13-year-old boy was getting bullied at school. He was getting harassed by one group of people in particular, I guess. He was being called gay. There were rumors about him going around. People were making fun of him because he liked, I think it was like drama and band. He did the drums and guitar, I think, but people were making fun of him because of that. And it went on, I guess, from like 5th grade to 7th grade. And basically what he decided to do was, one day it just got to be too much, and the name calling was repeatedly happening. And so I understand what he was going through in a way, because when you are getting name called and when you are getting bullied, it feels like there's no escape. Like, it's online. With the technology we have today, it's online, it's in school, it's after school, it's always in your head. Those names that they're calling you, everything, it's always in your head, so it's hard to escape. And one day, this little boy named Ryan, he decided to take his own life because of some of the actions of other kids in his school. But I can understand completely pretty much what he was going through, because for me, my situation isn't as bad, but it's definitely very comparable to Ryan's story. So basically what happened was, it was last year, freshman year, and when you're going into high school, it's like a time to find yourself. I was very self-conscious and very, very, like, body conscious, like everything. You guys know how I was. I've made a video about that, but I was very insecure about everything. I cared what everyone thought of me, even though I tried to convince myself. It's really hard when you're going to high school, like, especially when you're a teenage girl. Like, pretty sure all teenage girls go through something similar to this. But basically the background of it was, I've always been like a floater. I have never really had a group of friends, like a solid group of friends. I've always just floated around from different groups, and I've had friends everywhere, I guess. So freshman year, I finally find this group of girls that I had been friends with in like elementary school and stuff. And it was me and 4 other girls. And I know these girls very, very well. As I said, I was friends with them all since like 2nd grade. A couple of them had my mom for a teacher, so we were very familiar with the girls that I was going to be friends with and spending a lot of time with. And I thought that was a great idea because I never had a group of friends before, so I was so happy to finally have a core 5 group of friends, or 5 people in my friend group. Basically, freshman year, first part of the year was great. I was friends with these girls. I felt on top of the world because I finally had like a solid group, and everything was great until around December or January. Around my birthday, it really set me off. So basically what happened in December or January was that 2 of the girls in the group were saying very, 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 very hurtful things about me, and was still being really close best friends with me the whole time. So basically they were talking behind my back and being my best friend to my face, which is very hard because I swear that's why I have trust issues, because you never know what someone's saying about you behind your back. So these girls were saying very hurtful things about me, that I was fat, that I was ugly, I had no friends, that I would never get a boyfriend, like all of these hurtful things about me. And then one of them just decides to show me the text messages and send me screenshots of this girl and this other girl's conversation out talking shit about me and saying very, very hurtful things about me when they knew I was very self-conscious and insecure. You don't do that. Like, that's obviously not a true friend. So that was like one of the big things that set me off. My mom actually got involved and had to send a couple of messages to one of the girls because it got to the point where I felt scared to go to school, and I did not felt welcome at school, and I felt like everyone was gonna think that I was weird because these two girls, I didn't know who they were talking to. I didn't know who they were telling all of my stuff about, like all of my personal issues, stuff at home. For all I knew, they could have been telling like the whole school and their mothers. Like, honestly, who knows what they were saying about me. But I was scared to go to school, I'm not gonna lie. I did not feel comfortable at all at school because no one really knew about it, like no adults knew about it. It was just all of these people, which I've never, as I said earlier, I've never had like a close group of friends. All these people I felt like have hated me forever or had something against me when I haven't even talked to 90% of them. But I felt so like I had to defend myself in front of all of these people because like they're thinking all these things about me that probably aren't true. But anyways, that happened. Those messages, I actually had like all of these proof of, like, why would you show me messages about me? Like, you're asking for trouble and stuff. So then, in January, it was my birthday, January 16th, I was so excited. I was going to get my tragus pierced. It was going to be a great day. I had a really cute outfit planned. That day was fine. The day after, I was very tired and my ear was hurting. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't feel well. And I kind of had an outfit on like this. Like, my face was pretty much no makeup on. I had my hair in a ponytail. Like, I have like yoga leggings, whatever, yoga pants on, like a nothing t-shirt. But I thought that I looked okay, like presentable enough to go to school. I walk into school, and a thing in my school that everyone does is lap, because my school is 2 big squares. So these girls were walking down the hall and I'm coming up, and all of a sudden they all literally stare at me and they go, "You look like shit." And I just look at them and like, what? Why would you say that to me? Like, I'm one of your close friends. Why would you say anything like that to me? So that just topped it all off. Like, it's one thing to say, "Oh, Vic, you're having a comfy day. Like, I like your headband." Like, just go along with it. Like, I'm allowed to wear whatever I want to wear. Who are you to say something about it? So I was like, whoa, back off, man. Like, you can't tell me what to wear and what not to wear. Especially when these people are my friends. I'm pretty sure I'm rambling about that, but literally I'm trying to get that point across. Like, why would you say that to me when I'm your quote-unquote best friend? That just topped it all off. I decided that after that, like the huge fight and all the mean comments and all the disrespectful parts of it, I just didn't want to be friends with these girls. And also, one of the other details I left out is one of the girls that I thought was like my close friend took the other side of like the bullies or the like the girls that were calling me mean names and thought that I was the bully and that they were the victim, when it was the other way around. And I've looked at these messages and I've analyzed the situation and I've told people about this because I don't know like what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm the wrong one, but so that was a pretty screwed up situation, and it was very similar to Ryan's because we were both being called names, there were rumors being spread, all that stuff. But luckily enough, I was emotionally okay at the time, and I had an amazing support system, well, not really system, but amazing mother and brother-ish, and a couple of close friends to help me kind of get through that situation because that was really hard. But today was really eye-opening for me because actually this year I started off sophomore year thinking like, this is a clean slate, this is a new year, I can try and be friends with these girls, again, if they try and approach me or anything, I'm not going to be rude to them. I'm just going to take it as it comes and see what happens and stuff. But I've realized, like, I need to, like, these people have hurt me so much, like, I can't keep them in my life if they're hurting me to the point where I'm scared to go to school. And I could have done a lot of things to myself if I was not emotionally okay. Anyways, I got through that and that happened. So I realized I need to eliminate all the people that have been hurtful to me in my life. And also, there's another situation that happened, not as big, but there's this one girl in particular, I'm not going to say any names, but I've never talked to this person, and she was like putting out tweets about me, like saying that I said stuff when I didn't, when I never even talked to her. Like, if I have not talked to you before, don't say that I said something when I didn't. Especially when you then go ahead and tweet something that's hurtful towards me and the whole world can see it. I don't understand that. Anyways, I've also learned to have like a tough skin, which I guess is good, but shout out to my friend Abby, she's probably watching this. She understands like everything I've been through, and she's had some of the same situations-ish. I've realized that like I'm not gonna see these people in like 4 or 5 years unless I want to see them, so why am I caring what they think about me, like who I talk to, what I do that makes me happy, like any of that stuff. Like, I've been really nervous about people finding out about my YouTube channel because this is like very deep. This is kind of like a deeper video, and most people don't know about this stuff, and it's hard for like people. I know this one group of girls somehow found out about my YouTube channel, which is fine, but it's eventually gonna happen. But it's kind of hard like to not think about like what other people are saying about me. So I've learned to have like a tough skin and like not care what other people think, because this, as you guys know, makes me very happy, and I love filming videos and sharing my thoughts on the internet, and I love doing that, and I love fashion, and like this is my passion. Some people like sports, some people like drama. I like this and tennis, but I mean I've just learned to not give a rat's tooth my friend says that all the time, not care what other people are thinking, because like this makes me so happy, and I hope you guys know that. But yeah, so I hope this video gave you guys some motivation to not care what other people think, and like do what makes you happy, talk to who makes you happy regardless of what other people think. I know I've said this forever, and I've tried to convince myself to not care what other people think, but I've always tried to convince myself, keyword convince, but I finally don't care. Like, this makes me happy, you can go away now. So I hope you guys like understood it, and I also hope that you go check out Ryan's story, because it is so moving, and it was such an amazing presentation. So I really hope you guys go check that out, and also I hope my little tidbits of advice help you in some way. If you guys ever are getting bullied or having a situation at school and you feel like you need an outlet or someone to talk to, I will always be here. I'm always on my YouTube channel, my inbox, and my email. I will link them all down below and stuff. But if you ever need someone to talk to and you're feeling alone, don't resort to self-harm or even think about suicide. Talking it out makes it better, I swear. It will make it better, and I will always be here for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you tomorrow or the next day. So toodles!